All right, welcome to another episode of Sports Spotlight. I'm Sports Director Alex Eisman, and we got a special guest coming up on this episode, fresh off a shutout, his first shutout in the OHL. Just turned 16 years old this week. Also, Mason Courville. Mason, thanks so much for hopping on, man. Appreciate you taking a couple minutes to talk with us. And
Yep.
before we get into the hockey stuff, did you do anything special for your birthday this week?
Not much, but my family was up this weekend, so we had some cake and celebrated, got some gifts, so that was pretty special. Have my family up here, so yeah. And then Monday on my actual birthday, it was an off day, so I said chill day in my room, did some schoolwork, so yeah.
Nice, yeah. Student athlete. That's
Yep.
what we love to see, man. Actually, that kind of made me think of this question. What's it like, kind of balancing school with working in or with playing in the OHL right now?
I mean, it's not the toughest thing in the world, but sometimes just you fall behind on like the game days or the long road trips. But the school's pretty lenient about coming in and doing all your work, so um, it's actually a lot easier than you guys probably think.
I mean, it sounds like you got a pretty loaded schedule going on right now.
Yeah,
So major
yeah.
props to you for that, man. But
Thank you.
uh, getting into getting into the game, particularly the game against Erie on Sunday, your first shutout in the OHL just before you turned 16, which is
Yeah.
just insane. Tell me, I guess, what was working so well for you? How are you feeling out there, and what was that whole experience like?
I mean, leading up to the week, I felt good. The boys they were all ready for me to go. So, preparing for the game, I was a little bit nervous. I had to shake the nerves out a little bit, but I had a good warm up the day of, and I played them in preseason, so I knew what was coming. I knew what to watch for, and I just prepared myself well for the weekend, and everything went my way. So, it was perfect.
And you got another experienced goalie on the team with you in
Yeah.
Mason Bakari. What have you kind of learned from him so far through your first couple months with the team?
I mean, um, ever since I got here, he's been a leader to me. He's been showing me the ropes, and he's a great goalie. I've been learning a bunch from him. We've been talking in practice, and he's been super encouraging before my games and stuff. Just always having my back there, and watching him play the games is super. It just makes me pumped, and hopefully, I'll be there one day. And yeah, he's just a great teammate, and couldn't ask for a better partner.
And so now that you've had some time, working with the team, being in the OHL, what's kind of different about playing at this level, and what's it been like, meeting these new teammates, getting coached by Flash and the staff. Just tell me about this whole experience of playing at this level now.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge change from minor hockey. I mean, we have a super busy schedule. We have three games in 3 days sometimes. So it's when I first started, it was like hard to keep the body well and not sore and all that. But as I started getting into things, I was seeing Phil, the trainer, all the time, and the coaching staff was just helping me like with my diet and making sure I was healthy and all that stuff. And then practices are tough, but and there's a lot more working out, but I found my way through it pretty quickly. The guy showed me the way, so um, that's what's great about having a great group of guys. And the coaching staff's amazing. Flash is an amazing guy, so it's been easy for me.
And I'm wondering, I mean, goalie is the most unique position in hockey. What attracted you to playing in net as opposed to being a skater?
Ever since I was a little kid, I always loved watching the NHL goalies, and because of their gear, the gear is probably what's got me. I'm a big gear geek, so um, that's just what I loved. So tried it out when I was little, and I loved playing it even more. So my dad wasn't too happy about that, but he'll be okay.
And which guys, currently in the league or have since retired, which goalies have you kind of looked up to growing up?
Growing up, like 3 or 4 years ago, um, I've always watched Nathan Day, like the goalie that was here before me. He was here at training camp. He's a huge role model to me, and I'm hoping to like kind of fulfill a spot since he left. So yeah.
Were you a little starstruck seeing him? Is that how it was for
Yeah,
you?
Yeah, like they told me he wasn't gonna be there, and then when I first got there, he was there, and it was just such a nice feeling being able to meet him finally. And I've been watching him play a little bit of pro. He's been playing some pro games, so it's pretty cool being able to see him succeed from this team, and hopefully I can do the same thing. So yeah.
Yeah, and once you've got the call in the draft that you found out you were coming here, what was that moment like for you? Just knowing that you're going to be playing in Flint and knowing that you're in the O now.
Yeah, it was a crazy feeling. I mean, I had both my parents there and my goalie partner, and we kind of just celebrated. Like, I didn't think I was going to go in the third round at all, being an American guy. But um, when I saw my name got called, I was like, man, my mom was freaking out. She was crying. She was giving me hugs and all that. My dad was freaking out too, which you don't see very often. My goalie partner, he was at the time, he was super excited for me. So it was just, it was a lot of different feelings at the same time though. So, but I was super excited to be able to pick. So, yeah.
And tell me just about playing in Flint. How you've enjoyed just being here so far, and being able to play in front of the fans at Dort.
I mean, Flint's a great spot. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Like the fans here are super kind, super caring. I mean, they love the boys, so that makes me feel super at home. And the society is just great here. The living, everything's great. So couldn't really have asked for a better spot. And it's in America, so I get to see my family every once in a while.
And I guess what did you get up to anything out in the area with your family? What'd you kind of do with them out there besides obviously them seeing the game?
I mean, we did a lot of different stuff. There's an amusement park up here that we went to like a couple days before my birthday. Um, I went to a nice restaurant with my sister and my family. So, I mean, there's a bunch that we did, but most of the time we were just all just chilling in the house with the family, which couldn't ask for more than that. I mean, family time's the best. So, yeah,
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I mean, that's awesome that they got to make it out for this too. I mean, what
yeah,
a what a moment for that, right?
yeah.
Um, but with in terms of the play and the level of play on the ice that you faced so far, what have been some of your biggest challenges or learning curves, I guess, with facing this level of competition now?
Coming from minor hockey, like I think when I first was getting into the things here in Flint, like my play reading the play was probably the hardest thing because the puck moves much faster now, and the guys can make a lot better skilled like options and all that stuff. So I was a little behind on everything, but now that I've seen it all in practice and practiced it a bunch, like it's just easy now to me. So I adapted well pretty quickly, so which was hard at first. Me and my goalie coach did a lot of work with that, but he got me in the swing of things real fast. So that helped me a lot.
For sure. And coming into this team, obviously there's a couple rookies here. How have you guys kind of gelled as a group, I guess, and what's it been like having obviously you're close with Vakari as well, but just all of the experienced players on this team kind of helping you guys along and getting you acclimated to playing in this city and in this league.
Yeah, I mean, all of our leaders are they're all good guys. They show all the good boys their ways, and the rookies are great. We're all a good group of friends. We have a little group of rookies, which is always fun to hang around. And um, the older guys just show us the path so well. Like it kind of asked for like a better leadership this year. So hopefully next year I take the stuff that they gave me and I can pass it down to some of the younger guys too.
And right now, I guess what are some of the biggest areas of your game that you really wanted to focus and improve on, and some things that maybe the coaches have really liked and told you that this is looking super good. This is something that maybe we want you to work on. What have been kind of the areas of improvement and kind of the strengths so far, if you're assessing yourself, I guess.
Um, I'd probably say some of my strength this year is probably playing the puck. I mean, I love playing the puck. I used to be a player, so I have pretty nice hands, I would say, as a goalie. But I feel like I have a bunch of strengths, like my skating. I'm pretty good skater. Um, I can like I can read the plays better. Like that's one of my strengths. I'd probably also say a couple of my weaknesses could probably be like my post play. Um, yeah, probably my post play is probably my biggest weakness, but we'll be able to fix that here soon. Me and my goalie coach are working on that, so and we'll get dialed.
Absolutely, man. Well, you're off to a fantastic start. It's been awesome to see you get out there so far. And it sounds like maybe we could be seeing a couple apples out of you this year if you got the stick
Hopefully,
hand. Yeah.
yeah, that's my goal. I'm hoping for a couple apples. Maybe I'll go for a goal. We'll see here.
Oh, okay. All right. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out,
Yep.
everyone. Mason Courville getting up the ice and scoring pucks. You love to see it, man. Well, that's all I got for you. Appreciate
Okay.
you taking the time again. Congrats
Yeah, of course.
on an awesome shutout. Congrats on being here in Flint for the rookie year. It's gonna be awesome. The Dort's always rocking. So
Yeah,
if you haven't gotten
great.
used to it yet, you'll be used to it soon.
Yeah.
And happy birthday. Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
of course.
Thank you.
All right, that's all we got. Mason Courville, make sure to catch him and the Firebirds in action. They're playing in Saginaw tomorrow against the Spirit. And of course they'll be at Dort plenty throughout the rest of the season. So all right, man. Have a good one and good luck the rest of the way.
You too. Thank you.